What's up, guys? Wally here, bringing you some MNC, and today we have the Assault for you guys. And I don't think I've shown you guys the Assault, but you're definitely going to see a lot more of it in the future because it's a lot of fun to play, and I'm pretty sure it's fun to watch as well. So I hope you guys enjoy. And right off the bat, I'm going to get this out of the way. My score is not the most amazing score in the world. It's pretty good considering the brief time that this game goes on. But I am easily overshadowed by my friend and now nemesis, 8-Ball. I'm kidding, of course, 8-Ball. But, he is quite the beast, and he manages to get a great score. I do look back with fondness when we used to be equals in this game, but that time has surely passed, and now I am just racing to catch up. Anyways, though, I do digress. Let me get into what I'm really here to talk to you guys about. And that's hopefully just to briefly and simply explain what Monday Night Combat is all about, how it's played, how you go about winning, and kind of what you guys are looking at the screen. Because I do know that Monday Night Combat is a pretty complicated game to watch. There's a lot of things going on. Probably some things that you guys, have no idea, like what the significance of it is, like what I'm doing. So I kind of just want to try to explain it so that because in all honesty, I'm going to be bringing a lot of this to my channel because I love the game, I love playing it, and I think it's pretty exciting to watch. So I want you guys to have somewhat good grasp of what's going on. Also, I really think this is a highly underrated game, and it's my favorite shooter of all time. So, if a couple of you guys out there, I do think that a couple of you guys are definitely out there that might enjoy this game. So, I kind of like to promote it a little bit, maybe show you guys what it's all about, and kind of give you guys an understanding of if you may or may not like the game. That being said, definitely do not take my word for it. I'm just one opinion, and I would really suggest, definitely looking at some more gameplay for yourself, maybe reading reviews or whatever before making the decision. But, I do highly recommend this game, and to anyone who's, a pretty skilled first-person shooter player who really likes a good challenge and a game that really rewards you for skill. So that being said, enough of the shameless promotion. Let's get on with what Monday Night Combat's all about. So what you guys are watching right here is the only multiplayer competitive game type that exists in Monday Night Combat. And you guys might be sitting there thinking like, well, if there's only one game type, why is it so fun? Doesn't it get boring? And, the honest answer is no. And there's really a number of reasons why it doesn't get boring. The first being is that the game type itself is really well balanced. I don't think I've seen a better balanced game type ever in my experience as a first-person shooters, and I definitely don't claim to have like the most extensive experience when it comes to stuff like that. But I've played a number of SPSs, and I haven't seen anything that comes close to the balance that this game has. It is the perfect balance between an objective and Slayer oriented game type, because both of them are very important, and it's really important to have a multitude of different classes that all play their objective. And I think the biggest testament to this is the fact that in actual competitive gameplay, a good team will have one of each class. There's no overpowered class when it comes to a good team. Everybody needs to play their role, and you need one of each. And it just really goes to show how well balanced this game is when it comes to game types. So you're looking at this, and you're looking at me punching bots right now, which is kind of a cheap tactic to get what is right there, juice. But you definitely want to take chance of it. That's when you have map control that you can do stuff like that. So it's definitely worth it. But I digress again. Anyways, so basically what you want to do, how you go about winning this game, it's a base type. It's a base defense type game. So that means each team has their own base, and the objective obviously is to destroy the other team's base. And how you go about doing that is by destroying that big glowing ball, which is called the money ball. And once you destroy the money ball, the other team loses. However, the key is that the money ball itself cannot be attacked until its shields are dropped. And the only way to drop the shields are to escort your bots from your base to the other team's base. However, while that seems kind of simple and easy, you gotta understand that at the same time the other team's trying to do the same thing. So if you're just sitting there only mining bots, more than likely you're going to be killed by a Slayer on the other team. But at the same time, if you only focus on killing them and not worrying on the bots, then your bot lanes are going to get pushed back and you're going to probably lose the game. So it really takes a good balance of, pushing the other team back, distracting them, while at the same time mining bot lanes and pushing their bots back while at the same time protecting yours. And things are even a little bit more complicated because in each base there are turret nodes so that your team can put up defenses to also help protect your bot lanes and protect your money ball. And then there are also these trap triggers that are existing without the map that can also be used to trip up players. So there's all these little things that you kind of have to get a hold of before you really understand the game. But it's nice because it really makes for a lot of variety. There's a lot of ways to kill your enemies. There's a lot of ways to protect your base, and there's a lot of ways about going about looking after the objective, which is really nice. The other reason that this game type never gets boring is because there are 6 different classes. And while there might be different class variations in games like Call of Duty, they all play the same. That is not the case in this game. In Monday Night Combat, each class plays completely different, and to learn that class, you have to master the game all over again, which is difficult at times, but also nice. So you could be an amazing assault player. You could be the best assault player that there is, and you could be a terrible sniper. It's just that's the nature of this game. Just because you're good at one class doesn't necessarily mean that you're good at another, though usually the kids who are good at one class are pretty good at everything. That's just at least my experience. But anyways, that's what really gives this game fresh life. So even though you might be playing the same game type, it's like playing a different game type when you're playing the Assassin. You play the game completely differently, so it doesn't play the same. So there's a lot of variety when it comes to the game. And I guess real quickly I'll just explain what you can get yourself into if you do decide to pick up this game. Like I said, and like I will always continue to say, there is a very steep learning curve in this game. That means when you come into this game, it's going to make learning every other FPS that you've ever played, with maybe the exclusion of Team Fortress 2, look like a cakewalk. You're going to probably do bad unless you are a god, and if you are, I salute you. But like I said, you're probably going to go to negative, and patience is going to be key to learn this game. But if you can push through, that learning period, which is a little bit longer than most games, you will find a gem of a game, and I really would urge you to give this game a shot. And if you guys have any more questions, please feel free to come and talk to me. And 8Ball, thank you for overshadowing me so much in my own video. I appreciate it. I'm just kidding. And I hope you guys enjoy. Peace!